I've been talking about Palantir for the past couple of weeks and posting nearly daily on my X account about how I think Palantir is going to continue to break out. But with Palantir, we've been talking about this setup and how we think that it's going to bounce off of $20 and how by middle to end of the summer, we should see Palantir up at about $28 to $30. And I still think that that is going to happen. And I want to explain my bullish thesis to you guys in this video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Peter DiCarlo. I've been a full-time investor and trader for the past 9 years. And my goal with these videos is to give you guys a realistic expectation of what this looks like, from a retail perspective of actually being successful at this and doing this for a living. And I more than anything think that these videos and this realistic approach would have helped me tremendously in my first couple years of trading. So let's go over the setup. We're looking right now at a weekly chart. So this means that each and every single one of these candles will represent 1 week of price action. So the first thing to understand is we're not expecting this to move within the next couple of days. We're looking at least the next couple of months. And while I tell a lot of my students, I know you love trading, you want to be trading a lot. If you're working full time and you're doing this on the side, focusing on the weekly and the daily time frame and these longer trend setups is just going to be so much easier and honestly much more profitable in the long run. So we saw on earnings back in February, we had a massive rally on Palantir. Stock ran from $17.56 within a single week all the way up about 38% to $24.34. And since then, we did have a pullback, a little bit of a push higher, but really we've been watching this consolidation and pull back down to what's called market bias support. Now, this tape measure indicator that you guys see here in green, this really is my secret sauce. Like, my trading system is so easy. It is just 2 steps, and the entire system I teach you guys literally for free in a course that I'll just put down below. But this alone has allowed me to make over $600,000 in realized profits in just the first 6 months of this year. And all we're looking for, you can even take a Fibonacci for those of you who are Fibonacci traders. All we're looking for is price to pull back into our golden zone or into our market bias, which you can see here. And then from that point, we're looking to accumulate at market bias, see if we get a push up to equal high, which is about $26, and even into higher highs, which is about $30. So when we entered this, the planned stop loss was a lower low or about 7% stop loss with a take profit up at about $27. Now, I didn't just go ahead and buy shares. I probably should have so I could hold them for the next couple of weeks. But instead, what I did was as this was, bouncing off of market bias, I went over to my TrendSpider account where I have my trading bots. And instead, I decided to turn on my trading bot long. And so basically what this is going to do is watch the weekly time frame, but instead of just buying and holding, it's going to scalp on my behalf, trading the upside, which means that I'm going to take way more trades, but I will probably do much better than just buying and holding. And if you guys ever want access to any of those trading bots, we do drop all of those alerts within our Discord community. But I think that over the next couple of weeks, we are definitely going to see Palantir continue to move its way up at least another 10%. And we do have earnings that will be coming up in the beginning of August. If we move over and look at this also from a fundamental standpoint, you're going to see that we have been holding this massive weekly support level and this massive weekly RSI. We currently have a relative strength rating of 90 out of 100, which is very, very strong, an EPS rating of 95 out of 100. And even though the PE ratio is an 85, and if you look at it through the lens of the intelligent investor, that's triple what it should be, this is a tech company that is growing at a ridiculous rate. I mean, you look at 2023, 317% growth year over year. That type of growth allows you to have a much higher price to earnings ratio, in my personal opinion. So when I'm looking at a setup like this, and it's a company I believe in long term, a company I think that is fairly valued, probably not undervalued, but fairly valued, the structure of this bullish trend on a massive time frame is still bullish. There's no reason not to be buying this, in my personal opinion. Of course, I'm just some guy on the internet. Don't listen to me. But I'm saying for me personally, I am going to be looking to be, continuing to play Palantir to the upside over the next couple of months. And I do want to show you as well, looking at the BX trender, which is another indicator that I love to use, we are showing signs of higher lows, which means that the bullish accumulation is happening at this level. And then once we start to see this breakout, much like we did last time here, We will be looking for the histogram to turn green, and we'll be playing it until we see weakness. I hope this video helps, guys. If you want access to all of my investments, all of my trades, and learn our exact two-step trading system, the link to our free courses will be down below, and the link to our mentorship group will also be down there if you want the real-time alerts and to work with me every day. Thanks for all the support, guys. I'll see you next time.